Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles, as we're getting ready for men's soccer between the TBC Eagles and the Royals from Warner University. Hello, everybody. Once again, I'm Ray Bureau and Dean Bureau, our cameraman, as we're bringing you live NCCAA South Region Soccer between the Eagles and the Royals. The Warner University Royals are members of NCCAA Division I and the NAIA Sun Conference. And the Royals come into today's play with an overall record of 1 win and 2 losses so far this season. The Royals defeated Ave Maria 1-0 on August 27th. They have also played the University of Mobile and one of the Trinity Baptist College South Region rivals, Pensacola Christian. Pensacola won that game 2-1 on August 24th. Meanwhile, the Eagles, no wins, 3 losses on the official record so far this season, and they're coming off a loss to NCAA Division II Shorter University just 2 days ago. In that game, though, Paris Reagan got his second goal of the season. Hakeem Bethelmy and Nathan Williams got their first, and Joseph Nava unfortunately had his wiped out by the whistle as the ball was in flight before Nava was able to get that header into the net. So officially 3 goals for the Eagles on Thursday, and that is Nava kicking off, and we are underway. The Eagles wearing their home whites with the blue fronts and the gold numbers on the back of the jerseys. Warner University going from left to right, wearing the royal blue jerseys and the white shorts. It's a warm Saturday afternoon here on the west side, 93 degrees as we get started, and a 30% chance of rain. That's a lot better than what we saw in the forecast just 2 days ago when we were supposed to have an 80% chance of rain due to tropical storm out in the Atlantic Ocean. Well, that rain chance has diminished greatly as that storm looks like it's heading back out east. And the first pass toward the goal by Warner ends up going out of bounds. And this afternoon, the starting goalkeeper for the Eagles is freshman Brashawn Bradford. He has 3 goals allowed so far this season, 4 saves. And in goal for Warner University, I believe that is Angelo Nato, 1 goal allowed and 7 saves on the season. Ethan Figener, the starting goalkeeper. There are 3 listed on the Royals roster, 4 goals allowed and 3 saves for Figener. That is Nathan Williams with the ball at midfield. Nazir Wanipa gives it back up to Kevin Campbell. He tries to send it upfield. Hello to my friend Kyle Blue, the sports information of Warner University. Hope he's well. Last night, women's volleyball got a big win over NAIA Morris College, 3-1. Morris came back today with a 3-1 winner. Earlier, that game started at 11 a.m. today. Morris City, this is 1 goal from Asser Junet and 1 goal from Timothy Shaner on the season for the Royals. 2 goals overall for Paris Reagan and 1 each from Hakeem Bethelmy, Nathan Williams, and Nazir Gwanipa. Trinity Baptist now on the move. Nava tried to get the ball and set up an opportunity to score, but lost control of it. And the Royals, right in front of us, regain possession. Right in front of the camera is Nick Diaz backing it up, and Warner will set up another chance to advance down the field. And we have our first foul of the game. Anthony Hunt will be called for the block, and a Warner player down on the field. Looks like everything will be all right. Getting up slowly, but he is getting up. That is Daniel Rodriguez. Shakes it off and will get up into position. And Jake Baker will get us back underway. Just a few minutes into the first half. Pull up a chair, and this shot is blocked by Brashawn Bradford. His first save of the afternoon. If I saw that correctly, it looked like Nick Diaz getting off that shot. So it's going to be a corner kick for Warner. And after the corner kick, that one way up and out of bounds. And that'll be a goal kick for Bradford. Mosiah Griffith took that shot opportunity, got under it, popped it up over the crossbar. So Trinity Baptist with possession after the goal kick. Kevin Campbell, one of our new players on the roster, brings the ball upfield and backs it up to the defense. Nathan Crockett sends it well upfield, looking for Nava. He's going to race with Azir Junet, and Junet wins that race to the ball for Warner. Cross pass almost all the way across the field. And sent back to Ethan Figgener in the goal. Elliott tries to send it upfield. It is intercepted by Nathan Williams. Crockett now trying to feed Williams toward the corner. Williams will keep the ball inbounds, gets around his sliding defender in front of the goal, and a shot right into the hands of Figgener. Very good aggressiveness by Nathan Williams. And a nice job by Figgener getting in front of the ball and making the play. All the way across the field and out of bounds over near the Royals bench. Eagles will have a throw in. Rashawn Bradford keeping the ball on the ground. And Nathan Crockett slowly work it upfield. Find Campbell. Campbell sends it up to Nava inside the circle. Back at midfield, Nava finds some help on the outside. Bethelmy with the pass towards Guanipa all the way to the far side. And Guanipa trying to dribble around his defender. Got a little bit too much of the foot on the ball. Tapped it into Figgener. Velson Pierre gives it to Diaz right in front of us. Rodriguez trying to feed a man downfield. Dawson Johnson with the ball just outside the box. He loses possession. And Torian Lee knocks it out of bounds, but that will be a corner kick for the Royals. We got clouds in and out of the area. So it'll be overcast to sunny throughout the ball game. Hopefully the weatherman will cooperate and none of the wet stuff will start to fall. Good corner kick and a header shot that hits off the crossbar and over the top. And Bradford will retrieve it and have himself a goal kick. Looked like Mosiah Griffith, once again, his second attempt. And bringing it upfield will be Anthony Hunt for the Eagles. Kevin Campbell sends it towards midfield. Hasbrook finds Bethelmy across the far side. And Bethelmy trying to get the ball back from Guanipa loses his footing and Warner comes up with possession. Pierre and Diaz playing catch at midfield. Now a long pass all the way down the field. Bethelmy gets in front of Johnson, and offsides is the call. It will be Eagles' ball. We're approximately 8 minutes in. This is the first half between the Royals and the Eagles. Free kick for Trinity Baptist. Hunt passes it to Campbell. And Eagles looking to set up a possible attack. Nathan Crockett in the backfield. Sends it towards Hasbrook in the middle. Hasbrook loses control of the ball. Man down for Warner. That is Rodriguez. No stop in play, however. He's back on his feet. That's the second time he has gone down, but gotten right back up. Hasbrook on Rodriguez over near the sidelines. Hasbrook with the hustle. And two men tangle up. And we're going to have a whistle. And a yellow card. Jake Baker will put the ball back into play once the card is processed. Official allowing players to get into position. Baker waiting for the whistle. He gets it. And he's going to send it in front of the goal. And Hasbrook will clear it out. Inside the box goes Diaz, and it is Rodriguez with the shot and the first goal of the ball game. Approximately 10 minutes into the first half, and Nick Diaz puts Warner ahead 1-0. So Warner scores first here this afternoon. Joseph Nava ready to get us back underway. 1-0 Warner University on the goal from Nick Diaz. And the assist, or check that, Daniel Rodriguez with the assist from Nick Diaz. Ball bounces into the hands of Figner. And he'll just roll it back into play. So does Daniel Rodriguez with the score. Diaz had the assist on the play. Royals on the move once again. Get past midfield. Hasbrook steps up, takes the ball away. And his pass for Nava is intercepted at midfield. Weidler, Monstein finds Rodriguez. Now the ball to the outside. Pierre trying to get around Torian Lee. He does. Lee catching up to him, and that ball hit off of Lee's foot as Pierre was trying to find some offensive teammates in front of the goal. So another corner kick coming up for the Royals. Daniel Rodriguez will head to the corner, take the kick. Mosiah Griffith, among others. And the kick is deflected by Nathan Williams, but right back into Warner's possession where Pierre finds Rodriguez to the outside. Another cross pass in front of the goal. A header shot right into the hands of Brashawn Bradford. That'll be a save for Bradford. And the header attempt. Well, Ethan Figner listed as wearing number 3. I thought that was him in the goal. We'll have to find out who is tending goal for the Royals. Bradford keeps it on the ground, sends it upfield to Torian Lee. Hello, Michael Reagan and Robert Herrera joining us here on TBC Eagles as the ball goes out of bounds right near midfield. And a substitution for the Eagles. Richard Vasquez now on the field for Coach Ellie Jean, who's in his 3rd year at the helm of Trinity Baptist. He's from Florida State University, the head coach of the Warner Royals, Mr. Drew Stacy. His assistants, Josh Havens, as the ball heads toward the goal and knocked out of bounds. Paris Reagan looked like he was going for the goal but misdirected it. That is his first attempt of the afternoon. Jonathan Kilby, Jonathan Lenars, and Austin Steen are the assistant coaches for Mr. Drew Stacy. Ellie Jean's assistant, Mr. Stanford Lugg. And Warner leading 1-0, about 14 minutes into the first half. On the far side, Griffith sends it back to the middle, over to the right side, into the control of Timothy Shaner. And that one goes out of bounds. Torian Lee will throw it back in for the Eagles. Finds Joseph Nava. Vasquez 1-on-2 is able to get the ball away, but a nice defensive play by Pierre. And on the move is Moonstein. And this is Diaz taking the shot and defended very well by the Eagles. And an excellent job back in the backfield by Nathan Crockett. Goal kick coming up for Bashan Bradford, hitting it into the wind and reaching the midfield stripe. Ball stolen away by the Royals. That was Jake Elliott. He finds Diaz on the right side, now in front of the goal, and a nice job by Anthony Hunt coming from nowhere, clearing that one out of bounds. Warner University with possession. Rodriguez will back it up to Pierre. Diaz has it taken away by Williams. Williams on the move, looks for Guanipa at midfield. Back to Williams. His pass toward Paris Reagan, but Reagan is blocked by Griffith on a nice defensive play. And Warner will have a chance to advance back up the field. Pierre in the backfield. Hits Junet, and right back to the right side into the possession of Jake Elliott, who sends it all the way across the field toward Vinegar. At midfield, Royals send it up to Diaz. Diaz finds some help in Johnson, and a nice sliding play by Hunt, who has stepped it up on defense so far this afternoon. All the way across the field. Johnson gets it back out in front to Jake Baker. His shot is picked up by Bradford. Baker didn't get a whole lot on that one. And Bradford will put it down. Roll it to Anthony Hunt. Torian Lee right in front of the camera. Finds Nathan Williams. Williams has options. He's looking for Nava in the corner. Nava beats his defender, and the ball rolls out of bounds off the foot of Joseph Nava, so a goal kick coming up for Warner. Royals working up the field slowly, leading 1-0. That goal scored by Daniel Rodriguez 10 minutes in. We're coming up on the 19-minute mark of the first half. Junet works it to the left side for the Royals. Now at midfield, they slow it back down, back it up to set up a possible play. Long pass right toward us. Oh, out of my reach. I did not make the play. Missed that by about 6 inches. Torian Lee will throw in a new ball. Kevin Campbell takes the throw in, finds Lee on the sideline. Nice pass to Nathan Williams. Campbell all alone just outside the circle, looking for Bethelmy to the corner, but a little too strong, and this one goes out of bounds. So a throw in for Warner University. And knocked out of bounds by Guanipa. Still Royals ball. Almost midway through the first half, maybe a couple of minutes away from the midway point. Crockett's pass goes astray and is grabbed by the Royals. Long pass downfield towards Dawson Johnson. Johnson gets it back inside to Monstein and stolen away. Paris Reagan on the defensive side of the field this time. Royals get the ball back. Nick Diaz will send it toward the middle, and it'll be kept in bounds by Johnson. Baker with the shot and a block just in front of the goal. Richard Vasquez got his foot on the ball. Bradford was ready, but Vasquez able to keep the ball out of the net. Baker looking for the sidelines to Johnson, who takes the shot off of Bradford. And a nice job on the defensive side by Crockett as Rodriguez tried to get the rebounded shot in, and Crockett made contact with the ball and then with Rodriguez. And the ball deflected off Rodriguez, and it's a goal kick. Good tight defense by the Eagles. Warner had an opportunity, but Trinity's defense stepped up, helped out the goalkeeper, and the score remains 1-0. Williams at midfield. Nava heading toward the corner. Torian Lee with control. Lee dribbles and passes off to Williams. Jake Elliott on the defense. Williams taking a shot toward the goal. Comes up a little short, but again, you have to like the aggressiveness that the Eagles have shown on both sides of the field, particularly Nathan Williams. He's gotten off a couple of shots, come close, nothing doing so far. And this one rolls out of bounds and will be a goal kick for Rashawn Bradford. Just shy of the midway point of the first half, 1-0 Warner University. Daniel Rodriguez, the lone goal of the game so far, with the assist coming from Nick Diaz. Bradford kicks it back into play to Anthony Hunt. Kevin Campbell works it upfield slowly. Now a big boot up the field towards Torian Lee. 1-on-3. Lee gets around the defender, finds Nava just outside the box. Nava dribbles around, takes a shot, and it is blocked in the backfield. Ball is still alive. Andrew Hope got his body in front of the ball, and now an Eagles player is down and grabbing his right knee. Looks like Joseph Nava from this distance. Eagles player still down. Again, it looks like Nava. A little tough to see. And that is Joseph Nava. He's up, walking around, a very good sign. Well, we want to credit Andrew Hope on the defense. Nova got around the defender, took a vicious shot. Hope got his body in front of the ball, made the save, and now a corner kick. Reagan, who puts it in and hits it off the post. The ball stays in play. All the way across the field to Torian Lee. He will track it down and keep it in bounds, but have it stolen away and then off the foot of Yvelson Pierre. And that'll bring us to the first half water break with the score, Warner 1, Eagles nothing. We'll pause here on TBC Eagles. Be right back. Stay with us. And we are ready to resume play midway through the first half. Angelo Nato is the gentleman in the goal for the Royals. I started off thinking that was Ethan Finnegar, but Finnegar is playing the field, so it is Angelo Nato. 1 goal allowed, 7 saves on the season for Nato. Ball taken away by Velson Pierre. That is Finnegar all the way across the field wearing number 3. Coming up from behind, trying to get the ball from Junet, but Junet not biting. Sent the ball well up the field. Anthony Hunt will dish it back into Brashawn Bradford's possession. Bradford keeping the ball on the ground. And a tap back into play. Hunt giving chase to the sideline. Sends it upfield, but Warner intercepts that pass. This is Rodriguez with the shot attempt. It goes a little bit wide of the goal, but the wind kept the ball in bounds. And that is Rodriguez taking another pass from Nick Diaz. And Rodriguez has scored his second goal of the game. So at approximately minute 25, Rodriguez has scored his second goal. Took the shot. The wind kept the ball in bounds. Nick Diaz chased it down in the corner. Cross pass back to Rodriguez. And Rodriguez connected to make the score 2-0. So Warner 2, Trinity Baptist nothing as we resume play. Kevin Campbell finds Crockett in the backfield. Cloud cover helps to cool things down just a bit. Again, we are in the 90s regarding the temperature. And Bradford again will keep the ball on the ground. Gets a nice boot towards midfield, and a pass knocked down and out of bounds off of Cimarron Nazer. Torian Lee taking the throw in for Trinity. Vasquez takes the pass inbounds, has it stolen away by Rodriguez. This is Nazier taking the pass right back from Monstein. Pierre trying to get around Vasquez. Vasquez wins the battle for the ball, but Warner reclaims possession right away. Ball in the backfield of the Royals. Nava almost came up and took the ball away from Jake Elliott. Now near midfield. Warner sends it up. Crockett with the steal and the pass to Williams. He gets around one man. Has Nava open to the left. The pass towards Nava. Joseph Nava has to regroup. Get around one man. Pass to the right side towards Guanipa, and the ball is out of bounds. Last touch by Nazir Guanipa, so a goal kick for Angelo Nato. 2-0 Warner leads. We have approximately 18 minutes remaining in the first half. All the way across the field, Griffith sends it over to Jake Elliott to the right side. Diaz with 2 assists. He's at midfield. And Griffith will set up another chance to advance for the Royals. Finnegar backs it up. Junet had Joseph Nava coming on top, so he backs it up to the keeper. And Nato finds some help on the right side in the backfield. Once again, a retreat to the goalkeeper who sends it towards the left side. Mosiah Griffith has it taken away by Reagan. Nava wide open, one man coming on. It is good! Joseph Nava scores goal number 1 for Trinity Baptist with approximately 17 minutes remaining in the first half. So 2-1 in favor of Warner University. At about minute 28, Joseph Nava is on the board. 2-1 Warner, and the Royals will kick off, and we will resume play following the substitution. On the field now, wearing number 9, Devin Ingley for the Royals. That one's out of bounds. It'll go over to Warner. Joseph Nava, unassisted, dribbled his way inside the box. Got a nice slap shot from about 16 yards out. Cross pass in the backfield to Finnegar. And Figgener finds some help on the left side. Modestein hits Johnson, and ball's cleared away by the Eagles defense. Anthony Hunt once again on the play. So the Eagles cut the deficit in half. It is 2-1 with about 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Andrew Hope trying to get around Nathan Williams. Instead, he backs it up and all the way across the field to Figgener. Figgener finds Timothy Shaner on the left side. And this one's kept inbounds. No. Off the foot of Dawson Johnson. So a throw in for the Eagles. Nathan Crockett with possession. Brings it up the field slowly, looking for some attackers. And Vasquez has the ball taken away by Nazer. 2 men go down, and it will be a tripping foul called on Richard Vasquez. Warner has possession. And again, the officials, they want to let players get into position, and now this official wants to talk with Vasquez. Free kick coming up from Warner. Samarian Nazer gets the ball back into play. Long pass in front of the goal. Looked like the intended recipient was Daniel Rodriguez. A little too much on the kick and out of bounds for a goal kick. Rashawn Bradford, as he's done all afternoon, keeps the ball on the ground. And now a pass upfield towards Nathan Williams, but headed away. That was Andrew Hope with the header. Crockett battling Rodriguez. And it is Ingley who ends up with the ball, and then a whistle and a blocking foul called on Nathan Crockett. So a free kick for Warner. Rodriguez looks like he will do the honors. Daniel Rodriguez facing a 2-man wall, and that one hits off Vasquez. Rolling toward the end line and kept in play by Devin Ingley. Nathan Williams sends it upfield towards Nava. 1 man on him right in front of us. Both men go down. The ball is out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball. Good hard play, incidental contact. Everybody up immediately and getting into position as Torian Lee comes to throw it in. Karima Mitchell saying hello, member of the Eagles women's soccer team. Many of the Lady Eagles in attendance as usual. They're going to play Monday night at Warner University at 6 p.m. That's women's soccer at Warner this coming Sunday night. Crockett at midfield, looking for Lee on the left side. Lee knocks down the ball, regains control. Nathan Williams will back it up towards midfield. And Crockett will hit Anthony Hunt. Hunt with a big boot to the left side. Bethelmy open off his body. Guanipa picks up the ball. Reagan tried to pass it upfield to Bethelmy, but that ball was intercepted. And the Royals are going to set up another advance. With possession near the sideline, Andrew Hope finds Rodriguez. He goes down, loses his footing, and the Eagles come up with the ball. Anthony Hunt just outside the circle. Gets it upfield to Hakeem Bethelmy. And Bethelmy looking for Nava, but the pass knocked away and out of bounds. Azir Junet got his foot on the ball and kept it away from Joseph Nava. We have coming up at about 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Warner 2, Trinity Baptist 1. And that one goes out of bounds and will stay with the Eagles. Throw in towards the box. And a loose ball cleared upfield by the Royals, but Anthony Hunt regains possession. And Hunt's going to send it back to Bradford for a setup. Bradford well out of the box. Now he's going to hustle back into position as Warner intercepts the pass. And the Royals are on the move, and here comes Bradford, and he will pick this one up and allow his teammates to get upfield. Ball taken away by Monestein, and the shot attempt goes wide to the right. A long shot attempt by Weidler Monestein. If I have it right, that is his first attempt of the afternoon. I have Warner 2 goals in 6 attempts, and Trinity Baptist 1 goal in 3 attempts. Nava could not keep that one in bounds, and it will be Warner's ball and a very quick throw-in by Devin Ingley. A couple of men tangle up, and it'll be a foul called against Nava. Free kick for the Royals. Jake Elliott will take the free kick, and he'll simply pass it to midfield. Junet all the way across the field to Ethan Figgener, and Figgener keeps the ball in bounds. Long pass towards Nava. He was open. Nava now one man coming up from behind and cleared away on the defensive play by Jake Elliott. Well, Nava had to gain possession and control the ball, and in so doing, it allowed Elliott to come from behind and clear it away. So Elliott, good defensive play. Slows down the Eagles momentarily. Rodriguez trying to take it away from Campbell. Campbell wins the battle. Just outside the box, and a pass toward the corner. And headed back to the corner. Guanipa unable to reach the ball in time. Here's Bethelmy. He's going to boot it up into the air. And it will be headed away, but Nathan Williams in the vicinity. Andrew Hope, however, wins the header. And the Royals looking to advance once again. Long pass up the field to Ingley. One man for him to beat. He gets around his defender, but Anthony Hunt kept moving, slid and made a great tackle and kept Ingley away from the goal. Great defense on both sides in that last exchange up and down the field, and the score remains 2-1, but a cross pass in and a goal for the Royals. Andrew Hope gets the shot to fall through the net. And Warner leads 3-1. That comes with about 7 minutes remaining and another 2-goal lead for Warner University. Didn't see which Royal made the pass, bunched up on the far side, but it was a great pass. Andrew Hope got himself open in front of the goal and got it past Bradford for the score. That is the first goal of the season for Andrew Hope. Vasquez sends it upfield. Stephen Burgess unable to reach the ball in time, and Warner with another steal. Here's Monestein. Finds Rodriguez, who sends it outside to Hope, who just scored for the Royals. Back to Rodriguez. He has 2 goals. Cross pass in the center, and a header attempt blocked by Nathan Crockett. And on the rebound, Dawson Johnson misses high. Give him a shot. And the score still 3-1. Johnson hit it well, but got under it, and it went over the crossbar onto the practice softball field. So Bradford allowing his teammates get into position and back underway. We're coming up on about 5 minutes left until halftime. Ball up in the air. Hope able to pull it down and send it back, and this pass goes astray. Elliott was looking for Ingley, out of bounds over to the Eagles. Torian Lee will throw it into Crockett. Anthony Hunt now in front of the goal. Finds Kevin Campbell, right back to Hunt. Pass to the right side. Bethelmy over near the Royals bench will back it up to Hunt. Long pass upfield looking for Torian Lee. The 2 men collide, and a blocking foul against Torian Lee. And that'll be Warner's ball. He and Andrew Hope collide. Hope gets the call, and the Royals have a couple of minutes left to work with. About 3.5 by my watch, my time unofficial, of course, until the halftime intermission. Nathan Williams with the steal, but he's going to be called for the block and the push, and it will be Royals ball. Andrew Hope takes possession near the right side. Looking for Ingley, but this one cleared away by Crockett, and it goes out to the sidelines for a throw-in. And a substitution now for the Royals. Number 19, Juan Gazzotti, heading onto the field for Warner. It is a throw-in near the corner. And Torian Lee is battling with Ingley. Andrew Hope comes away with the ball. Gazzotti near the corner, a cross pass, and Anthony Hunt with the header to clear it away from the goal. Anthony Hunt has been a defensive specialist so far this afternoon. And this one goes out of bounds over to the Eagles with about 3 minutes until halftime. Bethelmy will throw in. Looking for Burgess at midfield. 2 men collide. Burgess unable to get to the ball. A loose ball now, won by the Royals. And then Trinity's able to take it right back. Williams finds Bethelmy at midfield across the way. And a tripping foul will be called, and the Eagles will have a free kick at midfield. Warner University will travel to Weber International in Babson Park on Wednesday, September 18th. That's a 4 p.m. kickoff time. Warner then at Florida College on September 20th. Kickoff scheduled for 6 o'clock, and that at Thomas University in Thomasville, Georgia on September 28th, starting at noon. Header up the field, right near the circle. 2 men tangled. Warner comes away with possession. Paris Reagan will clear it out of bounds and allow teammates to get up into the defensive positions. Trinity Baptist will be at Florida College on Monday, 4 p.m. kickoff time. Then home against Dalton State next Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. Then the Eagles will have a South Region affair with Trinity College of Florida beginning at 4 p.m. on September 26th. That's a Thursday afternoon right here at TBC. Well, Gazzotti looking for a pass, but misdirected it out of bounds, and that's a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. About a minute remaining, if that much. Rashawn Bradford with the goal kick, directing his teammates up the field. Long pass into the wind, and at the front of the circle, Warner comes away with possession. Anthony Hunt will find Crockett. And that ball knocked down, but Hunt is right there to pick it back up and get it back to his keeper. And Hunt, as he gets the pass off, here's the whistle that will end the first half. Well, our score at the intermission, Warner University 3, Trinity Baptist 1. Daniel Rodriguez scored in minutes 10 and 25. Andrew Hope also has a goal that came later on in the first half for the Eagles. Joseph Nava in minute 28. 15-minute intermission. We'll be back with the second half of men's soccer between the Eagles and the Royals here on YouTube TBC Eagles. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College, where we are getting ready for the second half between Trinity Baptist College and Warner University in this men's soccer match. Warner leads 3-1 as we start the second half. Daniel Rodriguez with 2 goals for Warner, Andrew Hope with 1, and Joseph Nava has scored for Trinity Baptist. Hello to Kyle Hasbrook and the Great Goose Junkie joining us on TBC Eagles. Thank you for letting us know you're watching. And the Eagles looking to mount a comeback, down by 2 as half is getting ready to begin. Eagles will now go from the left to the right. Warner gets the kickoff to get things back underway. And it looks like we have a new man in the goal for Warner University. We'll see who that gentleman is as soon as we get the opportunity. Warner 3-1 as we start the second half. Adam Minio is the new goalkeeper for Warner University. Angelo Nato allowed 1 goal in the first half, also picked up a couple of saves. So Adam Minio now in there for the second half. And it will be Trinity's ball on the free kick. Nathan Crockett all the way across the field will put the ball back into play. Crockett with a gentle tap towards Torian Lee all the way across the field. Pass toward the inside, Hasbrook, and then the shot attempt goes over the net. Paris Reagan got under it just a bit. That is his second shot attempt on the afternoon. Reagan 2 goals on the season. Just got underneath the bottom of that one. Nava, after the pass, will have it knocked away and out of bounds. So it'll be a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Paris Reagan will retrieve the ball, and it looks like he'll be the Eagle who will kick it back into play. Daniel Rodriguez scored in minute 10, then again in minute 25. Joseph Nava in minute 28 made it 2-1, and then with 17 minutes remaining in the first half, Andrew Hope made it a 3-1 game. There's the corner kick and a whistle. And that's going to be a foul against the Eagles and a free kick for Warner University. O'Sheen Simpson passes it outside to Rodriguez. Dawson Johnson back to number 3 is Ethan Figner. So new gentleman on the field for Coach Drew Stacy. That is Rodriguez battling with Lee for the ball, or Kevin Campbell rather, and it's Campbell who wins that battle. He's looking for Nava, but just out of the reach of the sophomore. Asir June finds a man wide open on the far side. Jake Elliott all the way across the field finds O'Sheen Simpson. And Simpson coming our way with the ball to Figner. And Figner with the pass. It gets out of the reach of teammate Weidler Monestein, but Monestein ends up with the ball. And he finds a man wide open on the far side. And that one goes out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. Anthony Hunt will tap it back to Brashawn Bradford, who will get it back into play with the goal kick. And Bradford again keeping the ball on the ground, sends it upfield towards Nathan Williams. And Williams finds Torian Lee all the way across the field. Lee with the pass to Nava. One man to beat. Nava gets around his man, dribbles inside, and it looked like he was going for Nasir Guanipa for the deflection into the goal, but it got away from Guanipa out of bounds at a very quick throw-in by the Royals. That looked more like a pass towards Guanipa that just got out of the reach. Warner gets up to midfield very quickly. Anthony Hunt has played great defense all day and now wide open in front of the goal, and the shot wide to the right. Monestein had an open goal. Tried to direct it toward the far post on the right side, and that one missed out of bounds. Just felt a raindrop hit the back of my neck. Let's hope all that holds off. The last thing we want to have to do again is stop right in the middle of the ball game. Azir Junet finds Ethan Figgener, and Figgener backs it up to Simpson. Darker clouds are starting to creep closer to the field of play. 30% chance of rain in the forecast, but scattered showers throughout the city of Jacksonville. Scheduled for heavy rain tomorrow afternoon. Hasbrook tried to get the steal, did not win the battle for the ball. Dawson Johnson over near the corner. Figgener is able to get a foot on the ball, but then have it taken away, and a blocking foul called against the Royals. It'll be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Anthony Hunt sends it towards the center of the field, towards Lee, but just out of Lee's reach, and Andrew Hope sends it back up his offense's way. Pass in front of the goal, and a good sliding grab by Brashawn Bradford. Dawson Johnson had thoughts of scoring. Bradford came out of the goal, kept the ball away from Johnson, and now Guanipa finds Nava just outside the penalty box. Nava dribbles across inside the line, but then a good tackle by Donovan Ingley, or check that, Azir Junet. Nice job on the defense by Junet. Corner kick coming up for Trinity. Harris Reagan will pick up the ball, take care of the corner kick. Again, a very nice defensive play by Azir Junet. Reagan, the left-footed kicker, going for the goal, and Torian Lee was also right there, but the ball pulled out of the air by Adam Mineo. Looked like Reagan was just trying to get it to one of his two teammates that was right in front of the goal, but Mineo beat them both to the ball. Simpson inside the circle, sends it all the way to the sideline for Figgener. Bethelmy in on the defense. Campbell steals it away, but then the ball back into the possession of Figgener. Two men down, ball up in the air, no whistle. And a few more drops have started to fall. Hasbrook approaching midfield, defended by Jake Baker. And a loose ball on the sideline, grabbed by the Royals. Andrew Hope trying to get inside, but there's a steal by Crockett. Crockett sends it upfield towards Joseph Nava, but too much on the kick. Nava cannot get there. Adam Mineo finds some help in the person of Osheen Simpson. We're about 8 minutes into the second half. Royals lead at 3-1. Towards the outside. Hope gets possession right back. And he finds Baker just outside the circle. And the Royals back it up to the backfield. Set up another advance. There's Figgener over near the sideline. Hasbrook steals the pass. Sends it up towards Nava, but again, just out of his reach. Now Mineo came well out of the box and was able to clear it back upfield. Nathan Williams with the steal, but got away once again. Campbell battling two men, and Hope wins that battle for the ball. And Bethelmy will send it back upfield, and this one's headed to the sidelines and out of bounds. Throw in for the Royals. Jake Baker near midfield. Dishes it outside to Simpson, who finds Figgener. Figgener just outside the box, backs it up a little bit. Simpson toward the corner to Dawson Johnson. Johnson with a nice touch pass. And this one is going to stay inbounds. No, it crossed the end line just barely, and a goal kick for Brashawn Bradford. Kyle Altman unable to make it today. Brashawn Bradford has played every minute so far in the goal, and this one is going to sail out of bounds and a throw in for Warner. Dawson Johnson at the sideline, backs it up to Simpson. And a long cross pass, a little bit too strong, and out of bounds, and a throw in for the Eagles after the substitution. Stephen Burgess heads on. And Nathan Williams will go have a seat. Eagles will have a throw in right at the scorer's table. Torian Lee with the throw in for Trinity. And the cross pass. Dawson Johnson guarded by Bethelmy. Looking for Diaz, and Diaz has a ball jumped on top of by Bradford. Ball got just enough away from Diaz for Bradford to be able to dive on top before Diaz could regain possession in front of a wide open net. Excellent job by the freshman Brashawn Bradford. He's played a very good goal today. 3 goals have scored, but he has officially a couple of saves and a lot of other good plays to keep the ball away from the goal. He's gotten a lot of help on the defensive side as well, especially by Anthony Hunt and Nathan Crockett. That is Ethan Figgener right in front of us. Cross pass towards midfield. Elliott sends it to the outside to Andrew Hope. Hope regains possession, and the Royals slow it down momentarily. Simpson at midfield. Figgener guarded by Guanipa. And a pass to Rodriguez. 2 men on top of him. This is Dawson Johnson, who will back up as Guanipa gets in front. A long pass toward the corner and out of the reach of Figgener. That will be a throw-in for Trinity. 3-1 Royals lead. We're about 12 minutes into the second half. Glad you're able to join us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. I'm Ray Bureau. My son Dean is our cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College. Hello to Christopher Lockridge cheering on the Eagles. Nicholas Lockridge, one of our new members this season. And this one is out of bounds and will go to Warner. Now the official is going to pull out a yellow card. And we'll see which Eagles player. That will be Torian Lee getting called for the yellow card. Second yellow card of the game for the Eagles. And we are back underway. Royals send it to the backfield. Simpson inside the circle. Looking for Rodriguez, but that one cleared away by Bethelmy. Kevin Campbell on the move at midfield. Finds Nava. Nava has to get around Junet. Slows it down. And there's Burgess on the left side, now trying to keep the ball inbounds. Burgess wins the race for the ball. 2 men to beat. And this one is tapped up into the air. Looked like it hit one of the legs of the Royals defenders. Adam Mineo is able to pull it down and send it back upfield. And Crockett boots this one out of bounds. A throw in for Warner, but that allows the defense to get into position. Well, those dark clouds have moved away. The bright sunshine once again. No more raindrops have fallen. And let's hope it stays that way for at least the duration of this one. And we're going to have a blocking foul called on Dawson Johnson. Good sportsmanship. Takes ownership of it. Gets up and gets ready to play defense. Anthony Hunt waiting for the signal to get the free kick back into play. Hunt with a long boot downfield as the wind dies down, looking for Nava, but cleared away by Junet. This one goes off of Guanipa and will be Royals' ball and a quick throw in from the sideline. Dawson Johnson gets around Hasbrook. Hasbrook and Johnson tangle up, battle for the ball, kept in play. Loose ball grabbed by Guanipa. Reagan finds Burgess and will have a tripping foul called against Daniel Rodriguez, and teammates have to separate the two. Evan Hasbrook jumping in between the two gentlemen, and the official is going to separate the teammates. Daniel Rodriguez called for the foul. He's just asking for an explanation. It'll be Eagles' ball just inside the circle. Official now also talking to Nava and Reagan. The two gentlemen shake hands, and the yellow card comes out, and it's called against Daniel Rodriguez. About 30 minutes remaining here in the second half. Eagles have the free kick. Anthony Hunt sends it well upfield, a little too strong, however, and this one will bounce out of bounds, and that's a goal kick for Adam Mineo. Mineo with the gentle goal kick to his teammates who work it upfield at their own pace. Simpson all alone in the backfield. Finds Figgener. And again, the Royals will take their time and look for a good chance to advance the ball. Eagles defense is tightened up and forced the Royals to retreat into the backfield all throughout the afternoon. And this one is headed out of bounds. It will be Warner ball. And a very quick throw in once again, this time in the front field. Simpson now in the circle. Figgener sends it to Rodriguez a little bit outside the box, and the ball's backed up towards midfield. Simpson with the little scooch back up. And Evan Hasbrook finds Guanipa. Guanipa, a long pass towards Joseph Nava, and just a little bit out of his reach, and Mineo comes out of the box to clear it away. Reagan with possession, finds Guanipa, right back to Reagan, and he's going to take the long shot attempt, and a save by Adam Mineo, his first for Paris Reagan, his third shot of the afternoon. That one is on goal. Very quick transition up the field for the Royals. Then Monestein backs it up near the circle. Baker to the sidelines for Figgener. And Figgener gets inside the box, takes the shot, but an Eagles defender got his foot on it. That was Evan Hasbrook. Deflects high up into the air and is pulled down by Brashawn Bradford. High punt towards midfield, headed our way and headed back upfield by Dawson Johnson. Hasbrook tries to get the ball away from Figgener. He does just that. Figgener loses his footing, but this pass towards Nava is well up the field. That'll be an easy play for the goalkeeper. Daniel Rodriguez, the leading scorer of the afternoon, 2 goals so far. The senior from Mount Dora, Florida. Not too far away from Lake Wales. Lake Wales, about a half hour away from Orlando. 3-hour drive from the west side. And they're heading to Weber International for their next ball game. Not too far away from Weber is Warner. Hakeem Bethelmy just behind the midfield stripe. He finds Kevin Campbell right at midfield. Campbell sends it to the outside. There's Torian Lee. Reagan battling for the ball, and Evan Hasbrook comes up with possession. He tangles up with Monestein. Reagan loses his footing, but a foul called on Monestein, and that will be a free kick for Trinity. So Paris Reagan being very aggressive. Good physical game going on here this afternoon. Eagles trail by 2, however. Kevin Campbell ready to take the free kick. It is a direct kick, and he's going to tap it outside to Torian Lee. Lee has the ball taken away, but Hasbrook picks it back up, only to have Dawson Johnson knock it away, and a good sliding tackle by Hakeem Bethelmy. That one is out of bounds. It is Warner ball. Eagles fans very happy with the aggressive style of play they're watching their friends and their compadres out there on the field. And again, the Royals keep it in the backfield momentarily to set up and advance. There's a pass towards Rodriguez, now to the outside to Johnson. Johnson has to beat 2 men. He's looking for Rodriguez just inside the box. And a cross pass is cleared away, but Johnson tracks it down. Kind of slipped a little bit as he tried to get off the shot. I'll credit Dawson Johnson with a shot. And here comes Kyle Altman onto the field. First time we've seen him this afternoon. But an excellent job by Brashawn Bradford as he goes the entire first half and well into the second half at about the midway point coming up very soon. So Kyle Altman, the 6'4" junior from Register, and he's back in the goal and will get ready for the goal kick. Altman waiting for the signal as the substitutions are complete, and a goal kick gets us back underway. Just about at the midway point of the second half. Royals 3, Eagles 1. And a man down at midfield. That is Ethan Figgener. That's going to be a free kick for the Royals. Figgener with a little grimace, but he's going to shake that off. Doesn't want to come out of this one. He's played very tough soccer here this afternoon. And that is Figgener. Everything's all right with Ethan. And this is Junet, who gets around one man and finds Nazer right there in the center of the field in the front court. Pierre retreats the ball back near midfield. Joseph Nava is going to steal that pass. Has one man to get around. Guanipa comes up from behind. Another man coming up on Nava. He tries a cross pass, but that is knocked down by the Royals defense. Campbell lost his footing, got right back up. The field is dry, but it is a little slick. We had some rain earlier in the week, and the field is dried up for the most part. A little bit of moisture still left on the grass, making it just a touch slippery. There's a shot attempt. That goes wide to the left. That was Dawson Johnson. If I have it correct, that is his third attempt of the afternoon. Of course, none of my numbers, as I always say, are official. And with a lot going on at once, it's easy to overlook or misread something. And that's going to bring us to the second half water break with the score Warner University 3, Trinity Baptist College 1. We'll be back in a minute on TBC Eagles. And we're back for the conclusion, midway point through the second half, with Warner leading 3-1. And we have approximately 22 minutes left on the clock. Been a well-played game by both teams, especially the defenses have been very tight. Both backfields helping out their goalkeepers all throughout the afternoon. Hello, Coach Adam and Coach Kirsten Christmas. Got that big win against the NAIA opponent last night. Morris College ended up with a series split. Morris came back with the win today. But congratulations to the Lady Eagles on a well-played volleyball game. A couple of the volleyball players now in attendance. Gina Ingram, Jayla Randolph, and others. Glad you're able to get out here and watch the gentlemen on the field. Always like giving a shout out to the athletes in attendance, watching their friends play their games. Up the right side of the field, ball stays inbounds, and Devin Ingley retreats it back towards midfield. Simpson to the outside. Figuner keeps the ball inside the line. Now from midfield, Nazer sends it well outside to Evelson Pierre. A long pass, looked like a long shot attempt actually, and Altman knocked that one down. Ball still in play in front of the goal and headed away by Nathan Williams. First save for Kyle Altman this afternoon, just into the game a few minutes ago. Nathan Crockett with the header to clear it away, and Nazir Guanipa picks it up from the corner, and a big boot towards Nava at midfield, and that header goes Warner's way. And a few men battle for the ball, and we're going to have a whistle as there's a man down just outside the penalty box. That is Kevin Campbell. So the official will make sure Campbell is all right. A little slow to get up, but so far not calling for anyone to come in from the sideline. Campbell now on his feet. Looks like he's going to shake it off and remain in the game. Nathan Crockett gets the whistle, and we are back underway. Eagles trail by 2. We're in the latter half of the second half. Right in front of us is Juan Gazzotti, 1 assist so far this season. And a battle for the ball at midfield. Paris Reagan wins that battle. Finds Nathan Williams. He has men on either side. He's going to dish it off to Burgess. That pass is a little bit out of the reach of Burgess. A race for the ball at the end line. And we're going to have, looks like, a penalty kick for Trinity Baptist College. So Stephen Burgess collides with Juan Gazzotti. Nope, that's not Gazzotti. That is another young man. Number 13 is Colton Elder, and that is a penalty kick for Trinity. And Coach Ellie Jean will have Joseph Nava take the penalty kick. Nava had an opportunity on Thursday's game, but a fantastic save by Shorter University's Juan Corneo on the dive. He guessed right and got his hands on the ball and knocked it away on the PK. Well, Joseph Nava has another opportunity. There is the whistle. Nava wants to reset the ball on the line, make sure it's to his liking. Adam Mineo is in the goal for Warner University. Nava, 1 goal this afternoon. There's the whistle. Makes his approach. Here's the shot. It is good. And Joseph Nava, 30 minutes into the second half, about 15 minutes remaining, converts the penalty kick, and it is 3-2. So the Eagles get 1 goal closer, cut the deficit in half, and now have an opportunity to tie the score. So Joseph Nava converts. Stephen Burgess was a man who was knocked down inside the box, and Nava puts the tally on the board, and now the Eagles again have a chance to tie up the game. They scored 3 on Thursday, 2 so far today, and this one is sent upfield to the far side. Battle for the ball just outside the penalty box, now over near the corner. And Devin Ingley will back it up for the Royals. And this one goes out of bounds, or actually an offsides is called, and a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Nathan Crockett will set it up, try to boot the ball up the field. Approximately 15 minutes remaining. Eagles have pulled to within 1. Big boot by Crockett, headed back to the midfield circle, almost right in the center spot. Over near the Eagles bench, up towards the corner, and now trying to dribble inside. And now the shot, and a great over-the-shoulder shot for the Royals. That is Weidler Monestein with his first goal of the season, and the Royals get that score right back. So 4-2. Eagles got to within 1, but what a terrific move by Weidler Monestein for the score. If I have it right, that's his 3rd shot on the afternoon. First one on goal, and that one hit the back of the net. And we'll have a reset for the Eagles. And we have about 14 minutes to play. So less than 2 minutes after the Eagles get the penalty kick, Royals get that score right back and lead 4-2. Up the right side. And stolen away by Crockett. However, it is Ingley who gets the ball right back, and then he loses possession. Kevin Campbell now at midfield. Campbell going 1-on-2. Another man coming up from behind. Ball taken away by Juan Gazzotti. He and Guanipa now chasing the ball down to the right side, and Warner comes away with possession. Long cross pass right in front of us. Dawson Johnson with possession. That's Timothy Shaner to the left side of Johnson. And the Royals again retreat towards midfield. Royals all the way across the field. Getting closer to the box, and this one is deflected out of bounds. It will be a corner kick for Warner. Heading over to take the kick, Juan Gazzotti. Royals keep one man back at midfield, another man just outside the circle. Looks like they're going to send 6, maybe 7 attackers. And all the Eagles back on defense. Save for one, Nazir Guanipa up near midfield. That one is cleared away, then a long shot is good, and Altman might have been screened and did not see the ball. And Yvelson Pierre scores the goal for Warner University. So 5-2 in favor of the Royals. And again, Altman may not have seen the ball with the cloud of people standing in front of him. A terrific long slap shot. And it is 5-2 Warner. Reagan with the kickoff to Campbell. So we've had 3 goals within the span of 5 minutes, and we have approximately 9 left to play. Long pass up the field and headed out of bounds by number 3, Ethan Figener. Eagles have the throw in, trailing by 3. Bethelmy throws it in to Guanipa. Nava just outside the box, has 2 men to beat, gets around 1, and then loses control of the ball. And Warner will send it back upfield. Alexei Coronel, new Royal on the field. He's wearing number 14, just passed in front of the screen. And a pass to the outside. And Pierre sends it upfield to Ingley. And a wall pass right back to Pierre over on the sideline. Pierre gets around his defender, tries to dribble inside, and then the cross pass. And this one is going to hit the post and bounce out of bounds. Might have hit off an Eagles player before crossing the end line. That is a corner kick for Warner. And taking the kick again is Juan Gazzotti. And a header attempt goes astray. Looked like that was Nazir who tried to head that ball in, and Kyle Altman picks it up off the ground. Altman with a big boot well past the stripe. A header by Figener, and Figener will come away with possession. Figener sends it up to midfield. That is Coronel. And right in front of us is Timothy Shaner. And the Royals, with a 3-goal lead, can start to work down the clock. We're under 10 minutes to go, probably a little closer to 9. That is Gazzotti to the outside, finding Ingley. And again, it looks like the Royals are going to start working down the clock, but they'll take a shot if they get an opportunity, and there was an opportunity, but misdirected by Timothy Shaner. Tried to do the same type of move that Monostheim did a few minutes ago. Monostheim was successful and got himself a goal. So a goal kick now for Kyle Altman. Coming up on about 8 minutes left to play. Eagles trail 5-2. Burgess with the header across midfield. Reagan sends it up. Nava will not get there in time. Figgener will tap it away, but Nava not giving up on the play. Here's a cross pass to Cornelio in the sideline. And Coronel gives it up to Figgener. And again, the Royals will take their time, leading by 3. Over near the Eagles bench and back towards midfield go the Royals. Little touch pass to Figgener, all alone. And he finds Timothy Shaner to the sideline, and the Royals are indeed working down the clock. (5-2) Royals lead. Figgener with possession, all alone. Tries to find help in the corner, but intercepted by Guanipa. However, Simpson is able to regain control of the ball, and he gives it up to Shaner. And this one is out of bounds. Now a whistle, though, however, before the ball crossed the line, and it's going to be a free kick for Warner, a blocking foul called on Guanipa. Juan Gazzotti will throw it in. And we're coming up on around 7 minutes left to play. Right in front of the goal, Johnson turns, or rather that was Alexei Coronel. However, he could not control the ball and get off the shot. Nava 1-on-2 and draws the foul. It'll be Eagles with the free kick. Anthony Hunt will take the free kick. Nava heads down the right sideline. And we're going to have a delay as the official wants to talk to a gentleman on each team, Nathan Williams of Trinity and O'Sheen Simpson of Warner. Gentlemen, shake hands, and we're ready to resume play. Bethelmy with the kick upfield towards Lee, and this one is intercepted by Pierre. And Pierre with control of the ball at the stripe. And the Royals work it to the outside towards Devin Ingley. Up the field goes Coronel. And a battle for the ball, and now a loose ball over near the corner. Coronel claims possession, tries to get a pass, and it hits off the body of an Eagles defender and out of bounds, and another corner kick coming up for the Royals. A man down on each side, 2 men actually for the Eagles. Looks like Bethelmy entangled up with Juan Gazzotti, and back behind the end line. Can't tell which Eagles player is down in that area. It'll be a corner kick when play resumes. And everybody up on his feet now. Looks like Kevin Campbell is the Eagle who was down, but he's all right. And a corner kick for Juan Gazzotti. Just a few minutes left. 3 to 4 minutes left to go before this one is over. Royals lead 5-2. And a corner kick coming up for Warner. Gazzotti taking his time. Letting his offense get into position, and the kick is in and headed away by Williams. And tracked down by Yvelson Pierre. Cross pass in front of the goal, but Crockett gets a foot on it, boots it up high, and Nava collides with Simpson. And now in front of the goal, looking for a chance is Ingley. Anthony Hunt gets on top of Ingley, and That is Nava with the clear all the way up past the stripe. Nazir Guanipa giving chase on Azir Junet, and Junet wins that race for the ball, and he finds Alexei Coronel. Coronel with control, backs it up to midfield. About 3 minutes left to play. That is Gazzotti. Cross pass to Shaner. He's going to take the shot and miss wide to the left. A goal kick coming up for Altman and the Eagles. One man down. That's Campbell. He's back up on his feet. And Altman waiting for the signal for the goal kick. Altman will tap it over to Hunt near the corner. Nathan Williams finds Crockett in the backfield. Crockett sends it up toward the circle. Raindrops are starting to fall gently. But we're right near the end of the ball game. Just a couple of minutes left to play. And back near midfield, the ball stolen away. That is Samaria Nazer. Crockett giving chase. Ball at the end line. Kept inbounds by Pierre. And in front of the goal and cleared away by Bethelmy all the way to the sidelines. Good job by the defense of the Eagles. Bethelmy knocks that one well out of bounds. Throw in for Warner. Waning moments of the ball game. 5-2, Warner University leads. And a free kick coming for Trinity Baptist. Headed to the sidelines. Timothy Shaner keeps the ball inbounds. Back toward the center of the field. This is Nazer with the long shot wide to the right. He went for it from well beyond 30 yards. Got plenty of leg into it. Pulled it to the right. About a minute left here on the west side between the Royals and the Eagles. Long pass off the body of Shaner. And Bethelmy will track this one down. Get the ball away from Shaner, and he will draw the tripping foul. And Hakeem Bethelmy gives way to Anthony Hunt, who gets the ball back underway. And that is the final whistle. And the ball game is over with the final score. Warner University Royals 5, Trinity Baptist College Eagles 2. Daniel Rodriguez scored the first 2 goals of the ball game, and that held up. So we're going to go ahead now and name Daniel Rodriguez today's player of the game. And a couple of the Royals come out and say hello as the two teams prepare to greet in the center of the field. Joseph Nava scored a goal, both goals for Trinity Baptist. One a regular shot, one a penalty kick, and the final score once again 5-2. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here on TBC Eagles. Head coach of the Royals, Drew Stacy. Head coach of the Eagles, Ellie Jean. Dean Bureau, our cameraman. Victoria Draper, our game day coordinator. And our athletic director, John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau. Good night, and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.